You're over 60, maybe over 70, and you've probably noticed one thing that nobody warned you about. Muscles don't disappear all at once. They fade slowly, quietly, year by year. One day your legs feel weaker going up the stairs. Another day you pick up a grocery bag and realize it feels heavier than last time. Maybe getting out of your favorite chair doesn't feel as effortless as before. And everyone tells you the same old thing. It's normal, it's just aging, but what if it's not the whole truth? What if your body is simply missing a specific type of fuel that your muscles desperately need, even more than when you were younger? Imagine this, a powerful natural protein source that can actually outperform eggs for seniors over 60 and 70. A protein that helps rebuild muscle tissue, supports bone strength, improves balance, boosts metabolism, and even supports heart and brain health, all at the same time. A protein that your body can absorb more gently than eggs, without the digestive issues, without the cholesterol concerns, and without the inflammation that many seniors silently struggle with. Now imagine that this protein comes from a simple nut you may already have in your kitchen, but no one ever told you it could be your #1 muscle-building ally. Sounds too good to be true, right? That's exactly why today's video will surprise you. Because once you understand what this nut protein does inside the body, especially a senior's body, you are going to realize why so many adults over 70 see faster, safer, and more noticeable muscle gains when they switch from egg protein to this one simple source. Before we reveal the nut, let's ask a question that most doctors don't explain clearly. Why do seniors over 60 lose muscle even when they eat well? Why do some older adults exercise regularly but still feel weaker? Why do the arms shrink, legs thin out, and grip strength fade, even with protein in the diet? And why is it that some seniors seem to gain muscle surprisingly fast, with just one small dietary change? The answer is something called anabolic resistance. As we age, the body becomes less responsive to the usual proteins. That means eating eggs, chicken, or even protein shakes doesn't stimulate muscle repair the way it used to, so you're eating enough. But your body isn't absorbing enough, and that is exactly why most seniors fail to build muscle. Not because they aren't trying, but because their proteins are working at only 40 to 60% of their real potential. But here's the part most people never hear. Certain plant-based proteins, especially specific nut proteins, bypass this resistance better than traditional animal proteins like eggs. They contain a natural balance of amino acids, minerals, antioxidants, and healthy fats that help older muscles respond faster and more efficiently. They also trigger less inflammation, which means your muscles recover quicker and grow stronger, without stress on your joints. Now think about that for a moment. A protein that's easier to digest, easier for your muscles to use, and easier on your body overall. And it comes from a nut that most seniors don't even know is a complete, powerful muscle-building food. For adults over 70, this nut protein can be a game changer, and today you're going to learn exactly why. But let's step into a real-life story for a moment. Picture a 72-year-old man named Walter. Before retirement, he was active, strong, and independent. But over the years, the muscle loss crept up on him, slowly at first, then all at once. His doctor recommended more protein, so he started eating eggs every morning, thinking it would rebuild his strength. Instead, he started feeling sluggish, heavy, and bloated after breakfast. His cholesterol went up, and he still struggled with weak legs and loss of balance. One day his daughter brought him a small bag of the nut protein we're talking about today. She told him to try just 2 tablespoons a day for a few weeks. That simple change, not more workouts, not more supplements, not more expensive protein powders, transformed his energy, his walking strength, and even his posture. His legs felt stronger. He could carry his groceries more easily. He no longer felt shaky when getting up from a chair. His balance improved. And the best part? He felt lighter, more energetic, and more stable than he had in years. Now here's the most incredible part. This wasn't a rare miracle. Thousands of seniors report the same thing. Faster recovery, stronger muscles, better energy, improved digestion, and reduced inflammation, all from adding one specific nut protein to their daily routine. And science supports it. Studies show that this nut contains essential amino acids that directly target muscle repair. Not only that, it contains naturally occurring compounds that support healthy testosterone and estrogen levels in older adults, which is crucial because both hormones play a major role in maintaining muscle tissue. You see, when we think of building muscle, we imagine heavy workouts, big meals, and pushing the body harder. But for seniors, it's the exact opposite. The goal isn't to push the body, it's to support it. Muscle growth happens not in the gym, but in the kitchen and in the bloodstream, and this nut protein is one of the most efficient fuels you can give your body after 70. Now let's connect the dots. Egg protein is excellent for younger adults. It's fast-acting, high in amino acids, and good for recovery. But for seniors, eggs often lead to digestive discomfort, inflammation, cholesterol spikes, and slower muscle absorption. In contrast, this nut protein is gentle, anti-inflammatory, rich in minerals like magnesium and potassium, and loaded with healthy fats that support hormone balance, a key factor in senior muscle building. But the real secret is something deeper. This nut activates a pathway in the body called mTOR, the master switch for muscle growth, more smoothly than eggs in many older adults. When mTOR switches on, muscles repair faster, grow stronger, and stay firm. When it stays off, muscle loss accelerates. This nut helps keep that switch active without straining the body. So what is this nut? What makes its protein so powerful? And how can seniors over 60, 70, and even 80 use it safely every single day to rebuild muscle, regain strength, and restore confidence? That's exactly what the next section will reveal. We'll break down the amino acids, the nutrients, the anti-inflammatory properties, and the unique compounds that make this nut protein superior to egg protein for seniors. We'll talk about how to take it, the best time to eat it, how much you need daily, and how to combine it with simple activities to maximize your results without heavy exercise. Now let's talk about the nut itself, the one source of plant protein that consistently outperforms eggs for seniors in strength building, muscle repair, energy, and overall health. That nut is the almond. Most people think of almonds as just a snack or something you add to oatmeal or salads, but very few seniors know that almond protein is one of the most effective, most bioavailable, and most senior-friendly muscle-building proteins available today. And yes, for adults over 60 and especially over 70, almond protein can work far better than egg protein, and here's why. The first reason is absorption. As we age, stomach acid levels drop, digestive enzymes decrease, and the gut lining becomes more sensitive. That means heavy proteins like eggs, meat, and whey become harder to digest. Even if the nutrition label says high protein, your body may physically absorb only half of it. Almond protein, however, is naturally gentler. Its amino acids are released more slowly, without overwhelming the digestive system. Seniors who struggle with bloating, heaviness, or discomfort after eggs often report feeling light, energized, and comfortable after almond-based proteins. The second reason is inflammation. Eggs are healthy, but for many seniors they trigger inflammation, especially in the joints and digestive tract. Almonds, on the other hand, contain anti-inflammatory compounds like vitamin E, polyphenols, and omega-9 fats that help calm the body instead of aggravating it. This is important because inflammation slows muscle recovery. If your body is fighting inflammation, it can't rebuild muscle efficiently. Almond protein reduces inflammation while simultaneously feeding the muscles, but what makes it even more impressive is its amino acid profile. Most seniors believe that animal protein is complete and plant protein is incomplete, but that's outdated thinking. Almonds contain all the essential amino acids, including leucine, the amino acid that specifically turns on the muscle-building switch mTOR. Leucine is the spark plug for muscle growth, and almonds have enough of it to trigger muscle repair effectively in older adults. Combined with arginine, glutamine, and lysine, almond protein becomes a powerful natural formula that directly supports muscle building after 70. Almonds also contain magnesium, a mineral that more than 70% of seniors are deficient in. Magnesium helps muscles contract, relax, and repair. It improves strength, reduces cramps, enhances sleep quality, and supports hormone balance. Without enough magnesium, your muscles simply can't grow, no matter how much protein you eat. Egg protein doesn't provide magnesium, but almonds provide a rich natural source that works together with their protein to rebuild strength faster. Now think about this. A single ounce of almonds delivers protein, healthy fats, fiber, magnesium, vitamin E, manganese, antioxidants, and phytochemicals. This isn't just protein, it's a full muscle-supporting package. For seniors who want to stay strong without heavy meals, almonds offer exactly what the body needs in one simple food. But there's something even more exciting. Almonds protect your muscles from breakdown. After 60, your body breaks down muscle faster than it builds it. Hormones shift, appetite decreases, and inflammation becomes more common. Almonds contain unique compounds that protect muscle fibers from oxidation and damage. Vitamin E coats the muscle cells like a shield, reducing wear and tear. Polyphenols fight oxidative stress. Healthy fats support hormone production, and amino acids repair the fibers themselves. When all of this happens together, seniors see noticeable improvements: stronger legs, better grip strength, improved posture, and more stability when walking. Let's go back to Walter for a moment. After switching from eggs to almonds, he noticed something unexpected. His energy lasted longer throughout the day. That's because almond protein is slow release. Instead of giving a quick spike like eggs, almonds give steady nourishment over hours. Seniors who deal with low energy, fatigue, or weakness after breakfast often report feeling more stable and alert when almond protein becomes part of their daily routine. But the benefits go even further. Almonds help support heart health, which is essential for seniors who want to build muscle safely. Stronger circulation means more oxygen reaches your muscles. More oxygen means better recovery. Better recovery means faster strength gains. Eggs contain cholesterol, which may or may not be a problem depending on the individual, but many seniors try to minimize it. Almonds contain no cholesterol, but they help reduce LDL cholesterol naturally, making them a heart-friendly protein source. Now let's talk about hormones, something seniors rarely hear about when discussing muscle health. After 60, estrogen and testosterone levels fall. These hormones are directly responsible for muscle mass, strength, and bone support. Almonds contain natural plant sterols and healthy fats that help support hormone balance. That means better muscle building potential without supplements, medications, or heavy workouts. But the real magic happens in the bloodstream. Almond protein creates a steady stream of amino acids that keeps your muscles fed all day long. That's important because seniors lose muscle faster during periods of fasting, even overnight. A morning serving of almond protein helps prevent muscle breakdown during the early hours of the day when the body is most vulnerable. Let's take a look at what happens when a senior chooses eggs over almonds. Eggs give a quick burst of protein, but the body uses it fast. After a few hours, muscle protein levels drop again. If you're inactive or not eating another meal, muscle loss begins. Almond protein, however, provides a slow and steady release that protects muscle tissue for longer periods, especially during times when you're not eating, like between meals or during sleep. That slow release effect is one of the reasons almond protein works so well for seniors. Seniors who start using almond protein daily report smoother digestion, less bloating, stronger muscles, better movement, improved energy, and less stiffness. They also report better balance, because stronger legs mean fewer falls, and fewer falls mean more independence. This isn't just about muscle, it's about quality of life. One more thing, almond protein supports the brain. Seniors who eat almonds regularly show improvements in memory, focus, mood, and cognitive clarity. This is important because the brain and muscles work together. When the brain feels sharper, the muscles coordinate better. When coordination improves, mobility improves. And when mobility improves, the body becomes younger from the inside out. Now, how much almond protein do seniors need to see results? The answer may surprise you. Not much. Even 2 tablespoons of almond meal, almond protein powder, or crushed almonds per day can make a noticeable difference. A handful of whole almonds is enough for many seniors. The key is consistency. Muscle building after 70 is like watering a plant. Small amounts daily are more effective than large amounts occasionally. But timing matters too. The best time for seniors to eat almond protein is in the morning or within 45 minutes after any activity, even gentle walking. That's when the muscles are most responsive. Adding almonds to your breakfast, blending them into a smoothie, or mixing almond protein powder into oatmeal can help maximize absorption. In the next part, we'll talk about the exact routines, recipes, combinations, timing tricks, and daily habits that help seniors build muscle quickly and safely with almond protein, even without intense exercise. We'll also cover the most powerful almond-based muscle-building method for seniors that works even better than protein shakes. Now that you understand why almond protein works so powerfully for seniors over 60 and 70, let's talk about how to actually use it in your daily routine to build real, visible muscle strength. The biggest mistake most older adults make is thinking they need large amounts of protein. They believe they need to eat full meals, heavy breakfasts, or multiple eggs to see progress. But the secret is not eating more, it's absorbing more. And almond protein is one of the easiest proteins for senior bodies to absorb. The first rule is consistency. Just like watering a plant a little every day helps it grow stronger, feeding your muscles a small amount of almond protein daily helps them rebuild naturally. You don't need giant shakes or heavy meals. You don't need to overload your body. You simply need a small, steady, predictable supply of high-quality protein. The body of a senior responds best when the protein flows gently, not forcefully. Let's start with the simplest method and the one most seniors find easiest, the morning almond routine. For many adults over 60, breakfast decides how the rest of the day will feel. If you start with almond protein, you give your muscles the exact fuel they need at the time they are most ready to absorb it. As the body wakes up, the muscles are in a naturally hungry state. They're ready to repair, they're ready to strengthen, they're ready to grow. This is why a morning serving of almond protein can make your legs feel stronger by midday and help your posture stay steady throughout the day. You can do this in many ways. Some seniors simply eat a small handful of whole almonds with a glass of warm water or herbal tea. Others crush a tablespoon of almonds and mix it into oatmeal, yogurt, or a small fruit bowl. Many seniors blend almonds into their morning smoothie, which is one of the easiest ways to boost both muscle and energy, and some prefer almond protein powder, which is gentle, clean, and easy to digest. But here's a powerful technique that works especially well for seniors who struggle with weak legs, poor balance, or thinning arms, the two-stage almond method. In this method, you take one small serving of almonds in the morning and another very small serving in the late afternoon, around 3 p.m. This gives your body two controlled protein waves. The first wave repairs muscles after sleep, and the second wave prevents muscle breakdown during the later hours when the body tends to lose protein the fastest. Seniors who follow the two-stage method often see noticeable improvements in their walking strength, grip power, and shoulder posture within just 2 to 3 weeks. Now here's another important factor: water. Most seniors aren't hydrated enough to build muscle properly. Muscles are 75% water, and without enough hydration, protein cannot enter the muscle cells effectively. Almonds contain natural electrolytes like magnesium and potassium that help the body retain hydration, but you still need at least 6 to 8 cups of water a day. Even mild dehydration slows muscle building dramatically. So if you truly want the almond protein to work, pair it with consistent hydration. A simple water habit can double your muscle gains. There is also a timing trick that works beautifully for seniors, pairing almond protein with light movement. Notice I didn't say heavy workouts. You don't need weightlifting. You don't need gym machines. You don't need intense exercise. Just 5 to 10 minutes of gentle movement, like walking around your home, doing slow leg lifts, or stretching your arms, activates your muscles enough to pull in the amino acids from the almonds. Think of it like opening the door. Movement opens the door to your muscles so the protein can enter. Without that door opening, your body absorbs less. This is why many seniors notice that simply walking after breakfast improves their results. A short walk helps the almond protein go straight to your legs, hips, and core muscles. Even standing up and sitting down 10 times slowly and safely activates your leg muscles and increases absorption. If walking or standing is difficult, you can do chair exercises like lifting your knees, stretching your arms forward, or gently rotating your ankles. Any movement helps, as long as it's safe and within your comfort zone. Let's talk about something seniors often worry about: calories. Many older adults fear nuts because they're too high in calories. But here's the truth: almond calories are not like bread calories or sugar calories. Almonds contain healthy fats, protein, and minerals that nourish your muscles, heart, and brain. They do not cause weight gain when eaten in moderate amounts. In fact, almond protein can help prevent muscle loss, which naturally supports a stronger metabolism. Seniors who replace unhealthy snacks with almonds often lose belly fat while gaining lean muscle. Now let's talk about the best almond-based muscle-building combination for seniors. This is something extremely simple but incredibly effective: mixing almonds with vitamin C-rich foods. Foods like oranges, strawberries, kiwis, and even lemons improve amino acid transport. Vitamin C helps the protein move into muscle tissue more efficiently. So imagine starting your morning with a small bowl of fruit and a handful of almonds, or blending them together in a smoothie. This combination becomes a natural muscle-building formula far more effective than eggs alone. Another powerful combination is almonds plus probiotics. Seniors who eat yogurt with crushed almonds often experience stronger digestion, faster nutrient absorption, and better muscle recovery. A healthy gut means better protein absorption. Yogurt provides probiotics. Almonds provide protein and magnesium, and together they create an environment where the muscles can rebuild quickly. But here's the most exciting part. You don't need to change your whole diet. You don't need drastic lifestyle changes. You don't need hours of exercise. You simply need a controlled daily dose of almond protein. Even 12 to 15 almonds per day can help rebuild strength. That's it. Very small, very manageable. Now let's imagine how your life could feel just a few weeks from now. Imagine your legs feeling more secure when you get out of bed. Imagine walking around your home with more confidence and less hesitation. Imagine carrying groceries without strain. Imagine standing up from your favorite chair without wobbling. Imagine lifting your arms without feeling weak or shaky. This is not a fantasy. This is what happens when seniors give their muscles the right protein at the right time in the right way. Here's something most seniors don't realize. Muscle is not just about strength. Muscle is about independence. When your muscles are strong, you can move, walk, bend, reach, and live life on your own terms. You stay active, you stay balanced, you stay young from the inside out. Almond protein helps you protect that independence. Before we close, let's talk about how long it takes to see results. Most seniors who consistently add almond protein to their routine begin noticing changes in 10 to 14 days. They feel lighter, more balanced, and more energized. In 3 to 4 weeks, their muscles begin feeling firmer. In 6 to 8 weeks, they experience noticeable improvements in strength, stability, and endurance. And in 12 weeks, many seniors feel like their body has turned back the clock. This is not magic. This is nutrition working in harmony with an aging body. So here's your simple muscle-building plan for the next 30 days. Start your morning with almond protein. Stay hydrated. Add small movements. Repeat daily. That's all you need. You don't need eggs. You don't need powders. You don't need complicated routines. You just need the right nut protein. Almonds, working with your body, not against it. And if you're over 60 or 70, this is one of the most powerful steps you can take to rebuild your strength naturally, safely, and effectively.